When the physical world came into view and we developed the spiritual senses, later on shut down and we became more dependent on 5 senses.
And so what happened was you became entrapped in prison in a spiritual body. You doing your time on earth, you doing your time right in this jailhouse. You see what I'm saying? Where you reduce the spirit to the flesh. Okay? Now, at that time you are all God. Is it not written in your law that ye are God? The more spirit you have, the less physical things you need to function. And I know it's true because the same thing with me. I used to be highly materialistic in college and all that. You know the whole thing. I want to go get my $1 million and all that kind of thing here. Now and stuff, I've come so immersed in stuff, I got to check myself and shit. But I'm about to become a hermit. And I mean a damn hobo and stuff, because I literally don't, I used to go in the mall. I used to go in the mall and just say, man, Dad, I got to get the money. Look at all this bad shit up in here. You know, like that. Oh, look at that car. You see? But now and stuff, if I had the money, I wouldn't know what to do with it, because I'm not into that stuff no more. That's when you see the dead people in the mall every damn day. They shopping and all that kind of stuff. You supposed to be really, you know what I'm saying? Get you something to eat, and that's an acquired taste, acquired condition. You know what I'm saying? But get you something to eat, something divine and something, you know what I'm saying, righteous. And you know, and if you got a mate and stuff, hell, you don't need nothing else. You see what I'm saying? On a roof over your head and some heat in the sun in the winter and all this kind of stuff here, you don't need nothing else. If it wasn't spiritual, you didn't build them. Okay? Atlantis came, you did these things. Had a few little things where you started experimenting, you blew up that place, it went down. Caused continental drift because you was all one people on one landmass with no other people on earth. Kemet, which was all a part of Atlantis at that time when the stuff, you had that left over, you did that, and then the civilizations, then all of a sudden the vibratory went down even more, and even though you couldn't even survive on those physical things, so you went to sleep and you gave the stuff to the beast. Now, the key to the whole thing, you got to start looking at the bigger picture. Now, the key to the whole thing is this. You first were God when you came on the planet. Power, balls of light that can do anything. Now, if you were spiritual bodies of light, if you were talking about getting your planet back, to gain your planet back, you don't go back to Egypt or Atlantis halfway. That's what you fell into. That was a decline. When they say getting your planet back, they're talking about you going back to God, that you are one with the universe.
The God of the Bible is evil. You are the true God, and the material world is nothing but an illusion.
There's pain and suffering in the world because our Creator is evil and our universe is a cosmic mistake.
Happiness and tragedy, be a part of this art. The music's coming from the deepest part of the heart, bro. Flowing from the soul, about the light in the dark. Doing this for the people with that divine spark. So happiness and tragedy, be a part of this art. The music's coming from the deepest part of the heart, bro. Flowing from the soul, about the light in the dark. Doing this for the people with that divine spark. Showing every beat love like it being only friends. Like rhyme at the rhyme, fucking time and time again. Really rapping with a passion, spitting like a Mac 10. I make it make sense, like earning dividends. The beat I'm murdering like a motherfucking sin. Then I'm lighting me a nail like the opposite of win. I got the spot cracking like a bottle of gin. You know I got it covered like the skin that you're in. I'm spreading good vibes, sorta like a hippie. So I'm fiddling my mark, something like a hickey. Homie stimulating minds like a sticky icky. And yeah, I take my time on like a quickie. I'm reigning like a king, shining more than you bling with. Truth like mute, they ain't saying anything. I should be rich and famous, but this world's full of shit. Like a bit, like a trick, so I tell it like a dick. Happiness and tragedy, be a part of this art. The music's coming from the deepest part of the heart, bro. Flowing from the soul, about the light in the dark. Doing this for the people with that divine spark. So happiness and tragedy, be a part of this art. The music coming from the deepest part of the heart, bro. Flowing from the soul, about the light in the dark. Doing this for the people with that divine spark.
Some humans are merely the substance of the demiurge. Dust they are, and to dust they shall return. But some of us have the spark of the supreme God within us, who exists in spiritual realms we and our evil creator are locked out of.
Hey, fuck you, man! Fuck you!
The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged, and nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. Good, honest, hard-working people, white collar, blue collar, doesn't matter what color shirt you have on. Good, honest, hard-working people continue. These are people of modest means. Continue to elect these rich cocksuckers who don't give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all. At all. At all. You know? And nobody seems to notice, nobody seems to care. That's what the owners count on, the fact that Americans will probably remain willfully ignorant of the big red, white, and blue dick that's being jammed up their assholes every day. Because the owners of this country know the truth. You know the truth. It's called the American dream. Dream, because you have to be asleep to believe it.
Tell her, Mom.
Tell me what?
She found the weed you was growing on the side of her tomatoes. Go ahead and tell her about it so she can get off my case. You did it, huh?
I mean...
Yeah. Kick his ass out, Mom.
Mel, what were you thinking about?
Getting blazed?
I'm not understanding. What was that about?
I made a mistake. I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
All these rough times make me wanna light it up. And there's a free my mind, yo, the grief got me stuck. Corruption all around, got me with my heater tucked. Even though I hold it down, yo, I'm tired of being tough. Cause all these rough times make me wanna light it up. And there's a free my mind, yo, the grief got me stuck. Corruption all around, got me with my heater tucked. Even though I hold it down, yo, I'm tired of being tough. Man, I'm pouring up some liquor cause a nigga get bent. But I'm also getting higher than the fucking price of rent. Yo, no matter what they say, hey, I'm still doing me. Always keeping it a buck, something like currency. Yep, you see me on the grind, flowing like utility. Though I'm dealing with some trouble, sorta like the truancy. I never been a pussy, though they try beating me. But I don't give a fuck, like a vow of chastity. I study art of war and carry artillery. Cause they wanna try my heart, something like an artery. I'm seeing hella homies that can be an enemy. Moving slicker than some grease with they funny tendencies. I'm trying not to trip and react violently. Cause I wanna crack a top, but it's not Hennessy. So I try to free my mind with or without the tree. Stepping back to see the forest like the bear Smokey Brody. Oh, so it's cool now?
How you think I feel? You up in there laid up with this thug ass nigga you don't even know who wanna kick me out the house so we could be around here doing whatever.
I can take care of myself. Am I all up in your business with all the little hookers you run around with? No. Now you're really starting to get on my last nerve with all this little shit between you and Melvin. I'm tired of it. Do you pay any bills up in this motherfucker? All you do is eat, sleep, and shit. Walking around here like you King Tut or somebody.
All these rough times make me wanna light it up. And there's a free my mind, yo, the grief got me stuck. Corruption all around, got me with my heater tucked. Even though I hold it down, yo, I'm tired of being tough. Cause all these rough times make me wanna light it up. And there's a free my mind, yo, the grief got me stuck. Corruption all around, got me with my heater tucked. Even though I hold it down, yo, I'm tired of being tough.
Fuck you laughing at?
Yes, boy, on that. No need, he need to hear this. Now, I keep quiet around here out of love and respect for your mom. But you need to grow up and be a man.
Be a man? What you mean, like you? I should be like you, Mel? You a man?
No, little nigga, you can never be like me. You don't need to be like me. But what you need is to stop sitting around here trying to blame everybody for your problems. You need to check yourself. Oh, you know what your problem is, baby boy? You got shit all twisted. Man, forget this shit. Cause I got heat for niggas like you.
Jody, that's enough.
Nigga, you need to move.
Like you wanna fuck with me. You wanna fuck with a nigga, right? You want a nigga who got 2 stripes on him to go to jail for life, motherfucker. That's what you want. I'm leaving, man. Fuck no, I'm leaving. I can't live like that.
Yeah, that's right, nigga. You leave this motherfucking house.
No. You deal with your son before I kill him.
Please don't
deal
go.
with him before I kill him.
Please don't go.
Deal with him before I kill him. Don't go.
You are witnessing conditions in the world that are produced by real men, but you don't see the real cause of the effect of your own suffering. Because the bloodsuckers of the poor make you think that God is some mystery God. Fuck you, I'm too hot for them to come out and sit with me.
Yo, it's like dark clouds hang around like a friend, but does every road lead to a dead end? It be clear to see everybody wants to win in the game where we losing before we begin. It's like dark clouds hang around like a friend, but does every road lead to a dead end? It be clear to see everybody wants to win in the game where we losing before we begin. A big bag of money right now sounds good, but it won't save everybody trapped in the hood. It's fucking obvious that we wasn't meant to win. It's done by design, peep the legislation. The fucking mind control got us picking up a gun and aiming at a can when it should be at them. Shit's so real, I ain't really try to rhyme, but I made him feel the pressure like a bullet from the 9. It's more difficult, just a motherfucking grind when you got cell phones that's recording the crime. A damn 9 to 5 ain't really paying shit. You be a freaking slave though you don't see the whip. The food we consume only made us more sick. There's so much to say, I gotta flip the topic quick. A lot of us are certain from a bad relationship, stemming from some parents that never gave a shit. So looking for some love in the wrong places is making judges rich from the court cases. A blind man can see there's problems all around and ain't nobody safe from the virus in town. So once the real shit, it's hard to have a good time when the world's at war and you're stressing out your mind. The legal and illegal both share the same fate, seeking refuge from a place that we hate. Yo, it's like dark clouds hang around like a friend, but does every road lead to a dead end? It be clear to see everybody wants to win in the game where we losing before we begin. It's like dark clouds hang around like a friend, but does every road lead to a dead end? It be clear to see everybody wants to win in the game where we losing before we begin.
The leaders who are the bloodsuckers of the poor have control over the minds of the masses, and they feed the masses more lies about a righteous teacher. What are you afraid of? You're afraid that the masses are rising today. The masses, white, brown, red, yellow, and black, are to be told the truth. And when the masses are told the truth, they will be free from the web of lies of the 10% who have made slaves of the poor and who are the bloodsuckers of the poor.
Reality. You thinking this is all crazy? What we're dealing with here is breaking down the dimensions of what is the human mind based on what you call conventional and orthodox structure of humanity, on which makes you a slave. You got to come out of all of it. But the key here is your family members, them assholes, all of them can never be the measurement and the criteria in which you free yourself. Including your goddamn children. They want to act like a motherfucking fool, your mama, and all of them. Fuck them. Because you are here struggling for them. They're going to all be on the other side when you get there. Saying, what took you so long? Them ignorant motherfuckers gonna be the first to go. So don't look at them as the litmus test on why you buy into shit. Fuck your goddamn mama and your grandmama, a fucking ignorant ass snuff dipping fool. I know this quiet in here, but I'm trying to tell you. If your mama wasn't an idiot, fuck her. Your family ain't got shit to do with this. And quit going home trying to teach them something. If you give it to them and they don't respond, fuck it. Put on the goddamn TV. This ain't got nothing to do with that. See what I'm saying? And that's the problem. We all still trying to be sanctioned by our asshole families. But humanity is the enemy. Humanity is the enemy.
Tonight I want to bring in Callahan Walsh with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children to take a deeper dive on this. Callahan, thank you for being here. I was looking at your website. It says 460,000 kids are reported missing every single year in the United States. I would imagine a lot of them are found successfully and quickly, thankfully, but how many are missing tonight?
While I leave a weed cloud, more shit's becoming clear. That the rain coming down, they ain't trying to disappear. And the drama all around always seems to reappear. Trying to stick you underground when you're smiling ear to ear. While I leave a weed cloud, more shit's becoming clear. That the rain coming down, they ain't trying to disappear. And the drama all around always seems to reappear. Trying to stick you underground when you're smiling ear to ear. Taking time to meditate with this big old spliff got me seeing bullshit. Ain't no coincidence. If I didn't take the time to really tap in, I would be more lost, wondering what's happening. But now I'm understanding that it's done by design. They fucking gang stalking just to make you lose your mind. Sometimes that's the price when you start speaking up. But how the fuck you finna hush when you getting beat up? Bro, I never been a bitch, that's why I'm fighting back. And the cat got their tongue when it's time to speak a fact. I'm learning how to laugh when they trying to attack, cause they really be pussy like a name for kitty cat. I clearly see that my life's jacked up, being orchestrated to look like bad luck. So I say fuck the world and it can suck a dick, and tell the demiurge Lucifer's in this bitch. While I leave a weed cloud, more shit's becoming clear. That the rain coming down, they ain't trying to disappear. And the drama all around always seems to reappear. Trying to stick you underground when you're smiling ear to ear. While I leave a weed cloud, more shit's becoming clear. That the rain coming down, they ain't trying to disappear. And the drama all around always seems to reappear. Trying to stick you underground when you're smiling ear to ear.
So at the National Center for Missing Exploited Children, we're working on the active missing children's cases. And as you mentioned, sometimes it's a child who's next door playing video games at their friend's house. They just forgot to tell mom where they went that afternoon. And those aren't, of course, the cases we're working. We're working the real cases that where children are legitimately missing and have gone missing for a period of time. We're actively working on about 30,000 missing children's cases at any one point at the National Center. There just really are so many of these kids that go missing that fly underneath the radar. You know, I think if it was 30,000 NFL players that we were looking for, it'd be a bigger news story.
And for the desperate cases, as you say, 30,000 right now.
There are so many cases where we see nation's media pick up on certain cases and pass by others. Black children in America represent about 15% of the U.S. child population, according to the U.S. Census. They represent about 40% of our missing children's cases. That overrepresentation is not a good thing. And at the same time, they're not being represented in the media. That's a huge problem.
Well, they blinded me from seeing. The torture. They were tortured kids.
Shit, it's a goddamn shame how this place is full of pain. This ain't motherfucking heaven, living in a hell plane. And the shit's about the same like everywhere we go. So you better do the knowledge, bro. Get it through your skull, cause it's a goddamn shame how this place is full of pain. This ain't motherfucking heaven, living in a hell plane. And the shit's about the same like everywhere we go. So you better do the knowledge, sis. Get it through your skull. Yo, how the hell they finna say we got a dang attitude when you could look through the hood and see a good reason to? Neutron selling drugs just to keep the lights on. Yeah, these motherfucking critics wanna hear a nice song. This innocent in prison for a very long time. So you bitches can't tell me that I'm wrong for the rhyme. This little kid's hungry that be eating out the trash. Don't it seem more important than the fame and the cash? If a bitch is thinking different, they could kiss my ass while a nigga blowing gas, hella potent like cash. We barely got the time for a book we could read. Moving at a high speed by the things we really need. Yup, people go to work, being sick, being hurt, and get a phony band-aid Sunday at the church. And look how we consuming on a Black Friday. Fucking running over others, seeing people pass away. Shit, it's a goddamn shame how this place is full of pain. This ain't motherfucking heaven, living in a hell plane. And the shit's about the same like everywhere we go. So you better do the knowledge, bro. Get it through your skull, cause it's a goddamn shame how this place is full of pain. This ain't motherfucking heaven, living in a hell plane. And the shit's about the same like everywhere we go. So you better do the knowledge, sis. Get it through your skull.
Yeah, the torture. Yeah, they were torturing kids. They blinded my eyes from seeing that. So, yeah, they can blind you. You can't see what the fuck is even going on. Yeah. And I'm almost, I can't see now. They got me so screwed up. Yeah. I popped the black bullet. Yeah. They're all in it together. Yeah. All these fucking bitches. Yeah. They're in it together.
what I used to call home. It's like this shit fell to the wayside. The ghost town was alive once upon a time. The once was a crowd, but now I'm alone. I can't recognize what I used to call home. It's like this shit fell to the wayside. The ghost town was alive once upon a time. It was just the other day when I had a lot of friends, always linking up like the party never end. And now it seems like ain't nobody hanging out, like the love that we had and somehow forgot about. Of course we got a life and gotta play our part, but when we grew up, yo, we also grew apart. We had to cut off some from the circle. We said fuck you, but it still hurt though. A couple got a job where they had to move away, cause they was put in a position where they just couldn't stay. And some fell victim to a damn homicide. Some got prison time where it seemed like they died. So when I look around, it looks like a ghost town, seeing old buildings knocked down to the ground. Sometimes I ride around wishing that I seen a face and hoping they relate instead of feeling out of place. The once was a crowd, but now I'm alone. I can't recognize what I used to call home. It's like this shit fell to the wayside. The ghost town was alive once upon a time. The once was a crowd, but now I'm alone. I can't recognize what I used to call home. It's like this shit fell to the wayside. The ghost town was alive once upon a time.
It's been 23 years since the terrorist attacks on September 11th. And for the families, not a day goes by without thinking of the loved ones who lost their lives that day.
Our lives are changed forever that day. We look at the world differently.
Nearly 3,000 people were killed when Al-Qaeda terrorists hijacked airplanes, crashing into the World Trade Center in New York City, the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., and crashing in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. In Shanksville, a remembrance ceremony honoring the heroes of United Flight 93.
You don't have no gods before me, which means you. I don't want you to raise up to your God self. So therefore, I don't want you to tap into knowledge.
Rico got that fire. Man, everything can vanish in the blink of an eye. Sometimes causing damage that the mind can't deny. But I try not to tread, flipping to the opposite, cause it's only for a minute and the soul is infinite. Man, everything can vanish in the blink of an eye. Sometimes causing damage that the mind can't deny. But I try not to tread, flipping to the opposite, cause it's only for a minute and the soul is infinite. A lot of shit is gone that I used to cherish. It had me feeling older as I seen it perish. Crying out my eyes like I should be embarrassed. Vision hella blurry like I needed carrots. Malnourished in the spirit, feeling fucking famished. It was like a damn demon that I couldn't banish. I tried to tell myself, man, get established, because losing mental health ain't gon' help you manage the pain that I felt. Seemed hella savage, yo. That type of damage can't use a bandage. You gotta go deeper to the subconscious and tweak it like a speaker, cutting off the nonsense. It comes to the surface like a cut leaking blood. Yo, it ain't cleaning if you sweep it under the rug. Yep, we got a real life waiting on the other side. This one be alive, so look inside to realize, man, everything can vanish in the blink of an eye. Sometimes causing damage that the mind can't deny. But I try not to tread, flipping to the opposite, cause it's only for a minute and the soul is infinite. Man, everything can vanish in the blink of an eye. Sometimes causing damage that the mind can't deny. But I try not to tread, flipping to the opposite, cause it's only for a minute and the soul is infinite.
Knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? Which is going up the tree of life into the black dot. So the man goes up, the man raises up to God, the man builds Atlantis. A dollar brought does some crazy stuff. He's always interceding, and he tears down Atlantis. A dollar brought, I know you are like your father, the devil. And it's gonna make clear sense when I get into today.
You gotta just know that everything is temporary. And when you try and hold on to something, that's when it can destroy you.
Seeing what we did got us crazy in the wig. Too many tragedies made it difficult to live. I tried to tell my story for the people's betterment, yet they fail to realize that it's all impermanent. Homie, seeing what we did got us crazy in the wig. Too many tragedies made it difficult to live. I tried to tell my story for the people's betterment, yet they fail to realize that it's all impermanent. There comes a ton of problems when you're looking for the truth, cause a bunch of programs got us stuck in the loop. We looking for solutions for a better way to live, but every day, same shit, like it's all repetitive. Yo, I swear it's a trip, probably call me negative when I'm saying build a boat, cause we can't cross the bridge. The world all around only wants to see you drown. The matrix will make you rich just to hold your spirit down. You see, people hate when you try to elevate, which be another trap that's created by the snake. Man, they got us hostile with an iron full of lead, misled by the God with a fucking lion said. This misinformation's coming from an archon. There's straight manipulation to the day that we're gone. We got information that's right in our palm, but only using it for drama every time we logging on. See, people hate when you try to elevate, which be another trap that's created by the snake. Man, they got us hostile with an iron full of lead, misled by the God with a fucking lion said. This misinformation's coming from an archon. There's straight manipulation to the day that we're gone. We got information that's right in our palm, but only using it for drama every time we logging on. Seeing what we did got us crazy in the wig. Too many tragedies made it difficult to live. I tried to tell my story for the people's betterment, yet they fail to realize that it's all impermanent. Homie, seeing what we did got us crazy in the wig. Too many tragedies made it difficult to live. I tried to tell my story for the people's betterment, yet they fail to realize that it's all impermanent.
The reason why y'all ain't gonna be shit is the drugs. Y'all using all these damn drugs. Man, my day, we was either doing crack or hell. We had to pick one. Young niggas make me mad just looking at you, just thinking about all the potential you got, and yet y'all still ain't shit. Just cause I'm a little older, don't mean I won't knock your little punk ass out.
With a message, man. That's what I give you. Damn, man, I hate complaining, but destruction's all around. And it's hard appreciating when you're seeing people drown. Everybody round the globe should be able to relate, but manipulation's got us stuck in a sleeping state. Damn, man, I hate complaining, but destruction's all around. And it's hard appreciating when you're seeing people drown. Everybody round the globe should be able to relate, but manipulation's got us stuck in a sleeping state. Just the other fucking day, a fool shot up the school, and they trying to get a dad life for buying that too. Other students after that was threatening the copycat. Now they talking about the laws and wanna take away his strap. Yeah, it's getting hard to breathe with all the pressure all around. They might start martial law where the town's locked down. Inflation got the masses looking extra nervous, but the church is still taking cash at the service. When there's more becoming homeless or living in a car, struggling to find a job cause the market's super hard. We ain't got the medication for some problems that we got, and some got a bad reaction after taking that shot. The fucking radiation is connecting to the message. Parasites manipulating, also feeding off your flesh. And all these complications should be raising eyebrows, like how the overstimulation got us breaking wedding vows. Destruction's all around, and I only named a few, but I hope it be a clue of what this world is coming to. Yeah, destruction's all around, and I only named a few, but I hope it be a clue of what this world is coming to. Damn, man, I hate complaining, but destruction's all around, and it's hard appreciating when you're seeing people drown. Everybody round the globe should be able to relate, but manipulation's got us stuck in a sleeping state. Damn, man, I hate complaining, but destruction's all around, and it's hard appreciating when you're seeing people drown. Everybody round the globe should be able to relate, but manipulation's got us stuck in a sleeping state.
What you were talking about is alien to our people, because when these people get up every morning, they have to think of survival. The survival mode is so high until they don't have time to ponder the philosophical origins of that metaphysical construct.
You know your life is just a dream, don't you?
We got to deprogram ourselves. We got to quit being scared. Now, I know You see what I'm saying? Now, I'm saying this and all because I'm an authority on the damn subject. Anybody can challenge me on this shit. My point is also, I done went through every satanic ritual there was, and I was sitting there mad. Because all it was some of our high level of spirituality that fucked white folks up. And they hold that satanic. I never wanted to be a part of a crowd, but I always wanted to be an individual. I hated when everybody looked the same. It was corny to me to like something because somebody else liked it. It was almost like I put this repellent on where nothing could embarrass me.
Sometimes I'm sitting by myself cause I don't wanna open up. Seeing smiles all around, but it's phony as fuck. They could say I'm anti-social warm, acting stuck up, but I must protect my soul from the cold and corrupt. Sometimes I'm sitting by myself cause I don't wanna open up. Seeing smiles all around, but it's phony as fuck. They could say I'm anti-social warm, acting stuck up, but I must protect my soul from the cold and corrupt. Yo, my circle's getting smaller as I'm cutting demons off, cause they got me G'd off like I'm Tiger playing golf. Fucking smoking on the woods, Mother Earth done made. Putting fire to the water, looking something like a maid. Damn right, I'm getting fried, cooking like a souffle. Man, I'm half baked, like I ain't cooked all the way. Thinking about my problems got me going extra hard. Bitch, I'm trying to get it poppin' like I'm heating up the law, cause everybody's fucking faking like they reading from a script. Ain't nobody playing tactic cause you cannot get a lift, but you will get kicked if you're sitting on the ground. Something like a football with a crowd all around, laughing stock up and down, treated like the worthless from some dumbass clown belonging in a circus. But I still got sight despite the drugs I consume, so I will not ignore the elephant in the room. Sometimes I'm sitting by myself cause I don't wanna open up. Seeing smiles all around, but it's phony as fuck. They could say I'm anti-social warm, acting stuck up, but I must protect my soul from the cold and corrupt. Sometimes I'm sitting by myself cause I don't wanna open up. Seeing smiles all around, but it's phony as fuck. They could say I'm anti-social warm, acting stuck up, but I must protect my soul from the cold and corrupt.
But the story goes like this, right? And there's these two roads, a fork in the road. And there's a sign on one that says, do not enter death. And the other one just a sign to the city, right?
God bless.
Satori. And this one kid's walking, and there's an old drunkard in the middle between the two. And the young man comes up and he goes, why is that one dangerous? And he goes, can't you read the sign? It's death, it's death. And he goes, well, how do you know if no one's ever gone down that road? Well, that's what everyone's been told. Okay, so the kid decides to go down that road. What he finds is he finds one man on top of it with a bottle of wine saying, come join me, because it wasn't dangerous after all. Yeah. And the guy goes up there and goes, why does it say it's dangerous but you're here? And he goes, because I didn't want everyone to spoil the fun. And that's true for life. Some things people, right? Some things people say, don't do it, it's scary. You don't know what's gonna happen. But those people themselves have never done it. Then you go to the people that actually done it. They're living the best fucking lives of their existence. They just don't want everyone to know.
We often forget how hard we are.
Yeah, man.
I call it the cookie jar.
Hearing this joint right here, it's like cutting a motherfucking onion.
It's something that we've all endured.
Feel me?
In private, I be crying when I'm at my weakest. Chiefing on the leaf, hoping that I beat this. Drinking like a fish to release this deep shit. The public sees it on my face like it ain't a secret. But in private, I be crying when I'm at my weakest. Chiefing on the leaf, hoping that I beat this. Drinking like a fish to release this deep shit. The public sees it on my face like it ain't a secret. Many people be surprised when they hear a thug cry, but if you've been locked up, you'll hear it in the nighttime. I walk around frowning like I can't be heard. Technically it's lying, making me feel worse. I hope you shed a tear when you hear the brother verse, cause you don't need permission to put your healing first. I love my life but sometimes wanna die, cause the world fucked up like getting too drunk and high. Sometimes a teardrop make me wanna pop a shot, and I did it but it didn't really make the pain stop. These type of lyrics ain't made to impress. It be the type of shit to help you get it off your chest. Yes, I'm rolling trees all by my lonely, pouring out a brewski for the dead homies, and free the innocent we be missing dearly. Since sharing is caring, yo, I hope they hear me. In private, I be crying when I'm at my weakest. Chiefing on the leaf, hoping that I beat this. Drinking like a fish to release this deep shit. The public sees it on my face like it ain't a secret. But in private, I be crying when I'm at my weakest. Chiefing on the leaf, hoping that I beat this. it on my face like it ain't a secret.
I had gone through hell as a kid, and then all the way up until now. Right. So I know that theory is bullshit. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff out there you can read from people, but I had lived hell. When you put yourself in hell, that's the only time you can figure out how the fuck to get through that motherfucker. You can't read somebody else's book about some theory on how to do shit. Some guy who wrote some book with a nice cup of coffee in the fucking head. I want to see that guy who immersed himself in fucking hell.
We have no water, we have no power.
Shout out to my brother Drew the Genius. Bless us with a song called I Ain't That Strong. Help me when I was dealing with the storm. Word is born.
Nobody really knew it would get like this. Barely holding on, fighting to exist. Everything's affected in some type of way. And the impact ain't more than what words can even say. Cause nobody really knew it would get like this. Barely holding on, fighting to exist. Everything's affected in some type of way. And the impact ain't more than what words can even say. There's many tragedies happening around the globe, but when it hits home, then you'll know the world's cold. When people come together trying to face the aftermath, it was truly beautiful, but some don't know how to act. We'll never go back to how it really used to be. That could be a good thing, but sometimes sad to see. Seeking normalcy, many try to rebuild, even lacking energy, but we carry on still. At times it feels like not enough people care, till they feel the same pain, dealing with despair. A good question is, where do we go next? Would be the best step to alleviate stress. One step at a time, trying to keep an open mind. That's all we can do, looking for some sunshine. I ain't got all the answers, but I hope this little song can provide inspiration when you wasn't feeling strong. Nobody really knew it would get like this. Barely holding on, fighting to exist. Everything's affected in some type of way, and the impact be more than what words can even say. Cause nobody really knew it would get like this. Barely holding on, fighting to exist. Everything's affected in some type of way, and the impact be more than what words can even say.
On Wednesday, President Biden surveying the damage from the air, saying relief will cost billions, but promising more aid is on the way. And while so many have lost so much, for those left with something to clean up,
I'm so glad it survived.
Finding even a small memento is monumental.
These are things you can't get back. There's no amount of FEMA that will put these pictures back in the frame.
But nobody cares. Nobody cares.
No, but I think I think that people do care. They just understand that, like I don't know. I'm going to say that they think the way I think. I just know there is something about love and spirituality and how you feel when you help somebody versus hurt somebody, and that feeling that is unexplainable, that I feel is beyond us,
but is also natural to us, is what they exploit.
And they wrote a script and a backstory around it, and they used it to manipulate you for better or for worse. I mean, you did have to have some sort of rules. You did have to invent some sort of Santa Claus for adults. You better watch out, you know, that type of shit. I know Santa. I really think that, like, Santa Claus and all that, it made sense before the internet. Kids don't give a Is that elf on a shelf?
Yeah, I saw it on Shark.
They give a if you take away their tablet. That's more, you know what I mean? Like, that's like a bigger thing. So it's just like, I already got caught as a tooth fairy. I'm sneaking in my daughter's bedroom like a goddamn prowler at 4 a.m, and she just opens her because she's so excited, and I had to be like, oh, I'm looking for my phone. I have a big issue with all of that. Lying to your kids about this dumb shit.
Death is your only true escape, but to die well is what you need to do. Not just be a fucking mindless, empty, useless eater, being recycled based upon your own fucking ignorance. Your heart being light as a feather is to realize this is empty.
Man, that'll be the day when we finally get away. Going to a place that's safe enough to play. It's like the opposite of this place right now. Being free to smile without getting beat down. Yo, that'll be the day when we finally get away. Going to a place that's safe enough to play. It's like the opposite of this place right now. Being free to smile without getting beat down. Can you see it in your mind? A place more divine. I swear it ain't here. Can't you see all the crime? And y'all can call me guilty cause the homie pack a 9. But there been plenty war way before my lifetime. I'm seeing people praying praying to a God they never find. But maybe somehow this rhyme will be a sign. You gotta look inside if you wanna get away, cause everything outside ain't really meant to stay. Spent a lot of time getting high all day, but sometimes it didn't work, like earning zero pay. You would feel the same way if you walked in my shoes, getting drunk all night, listening to the blues. Really reminiscing when the dudes used to cruise, but who would've knew those friends I would lose? So I'm going to a place where the love don't end, forgetting this road and never coming back again. Man, that'll be the day when we finally get away, going to a place that's safe enough to play. It's like the opposite of this place right now, being free to smile without getting beat down. Yo, that'll be the day when we finally get away, going to a place that's safe enough to play. It's like the opposite of this place right now, being free to smile without getting beat down.
In this particular context, when you see this mythology for the judgment of this lifetime, the only thing that can make my heart heavy is I believe this lifetime really existed in any context. So it ain't even about the level of did you steal horses or did you covet thy wife and thy neighbor's goods. It's not even about that. It's about, do you believe this shit really happened? Or do you believe your soul was entrapped into a mind matrix? And understanding that, knowing that, not just believing it in terms of blind belief, believing in what you know to be absolute within. And there's nothing fooling you then. How could your heart be heavy? I am just like Neo, asleep in a pod called the human body.
Shit, right? I know shit could be difficult. What the fuck did you trying to make you do today? I'ma fight through the night. So it's the same shit, right? This is life, man. I know motherfuckers don't wanna hear that shit. You know my motto. Fuck the world. Homie, maybe something good's gonna happen pretty soon. Very different from the ugly type of shit that we consume. I'm being optimistic and avoiding toxic, also dodging all the critics, calling it obnoxious. Cause maybe something good's gonna happen pretty soon. Very different from the ugly type of shit that we consume. I'm being optimistic and avoiding toxic, also dodging all the critics, calling it obnoxious. Let's get this clear, I ain't trying to sell a dream, man. I'm pointing out some reasons not to hate everything. You can feel it in your soul that some goodness exists, despite the bullshit that seems to persist. It's temporary here, but still try enjoying it. Just know to let it go or get destroyed by it. Cause if there's attachments, then the person's gonna suffer. I learned the hardest lesson stemming from my baby's mother. Reality check, this world be a lie. His creator made the drama, so we suffer till we die. Too many ain't ready for that topic right there, but it ain't all knowing and it's running around scared. So we giving light, something like it's a flare through the darkness. In a minute we gon' get up out of here. So don't get it twisted, homie, get your mind right, cause every moment ain't a fight, so keep your heart fed alive. Homie, maybe something good's gonna happen pretty soon. Very different from the ugly type of shit that we consume. I'm being optimistic and avoiding toxic, also dodging all the critics, calling it obnoxious. Cause maybe something good's gonna happen pretty soon. Very different from the ugly type of shit that we consume. I'm being optimistic and avoiding toxic, also dodging all the critics, calling it obnoxious. Yo, I swear to God, fucking bust out the tears on that shit. That shit real, man. Shit, I really is. Okay to celebrate that little victory, man. You made it through the night. Let's go. Fucking dummies. They don't even know I could have retired after that joint called So. I'm showing improvement, man. You can't even just claim that, oh, fuck the world type shit, nigga. I'll just poke that shit down. Fuck is he talking about? Fuck is he talking about, bitch? 100.
Flow Crow, Bert, Avid, Dr. Dirty Beats, Horror Scene, Pentalab, go.
God bless. Try to stay in good spirit, you know. Fuck, man, they all like having fun or something? The fuck?
Like Joker type shit, niggas fucking dead wrong, bro. Straight up. I still listening. What would be more fucking poetic than to sign off by saying fuck you? Marcus, like, fuck is he doing? Turn that beat up, man.
Don't forget to use your scary rap voice, motherfucker.
I'd rather say fuck
Seriously,
you.
man. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Yo, I sound so funny right now in these recordings, man. What the fuck? How you gonna end this shit? Being obnoxious.
You understand what I'm saying? You got to start thinking that particular mentality and stop valuing life as so precious. Fuck the dumb shit. You grasping for straws, Russian roulette, spin the fucking bottle. You understand what I'm saying? This is nothing. This is over with. And for the mere fact that life is tedious and repetitious, and you gotta develop new ways to even enjoy yourself. Yeah. Or new drugs to take yourself out of this, it means that the earth plane is gone.
Tomorrow comes, I pray it's better than today. Instead of feeling like I'm watching something on a replay, just maybe I'll get lucky and catch a little break. Cause I hate $1 short and a damn day late. So if tomorrow comes, I pray it's better than today. Instead of feeling like I'm watching something on a replay, just maybe I'll get lucky and catch a little break. Cause I hate $1 short and a damn day late. We've seen the day fade away, now I'm looking at the night, meditating with the pine, seeking deep inside. I'm holding back tears, knowing that they gotta flow. Yo, I'm on my last beer and this bottle's getting low. Bro, I think I'm too drunk for my motherfucking good. Shit, I'm fighting to relax, but if I could, then I would. Homie, life ain't fair, but at least I'm self-aware and no longer buying dreams in this fucking nightmare. Really staring in the mirror, trying to shake something off. Dang, I see my vision changing as the briefer make me cough. Do you think I wanna make another sad rap song? Really listen to the hook and don't be a moron. Yo, the things that I need seem to be out of reach. Most people feel the same, so I ain't trying to preach. I think I'm overthinking as I burn into the head. Have that, holding lead instead of running to my bed. But if tomorrow comes, I pray it's better than today. Instead of feeling like I'm watching something on a replay, just maybe I'll get lucky and catch a little break. Cause I hate $1 short and a damn day late. So if tomorrow comes, I pray it's better than today. Instead of feeling like I'm watching something on a replay, just maybe I'll get lucky and catch a little break. Cause I hate $1 short and a damn day late.
So the brother literally took himself out, and I was glad he killed himself. See, you don't get into that, because everything you see, because we on the survival thing, everything is based on live at any cost. No, living ain't shit. That's that old Christian mentality. Oh, I'm just glad I woke up this morning. Well, a goddamn dog just woke up this morning. How you know that God, he woke you up this morning? Hell, a fucking rat woke up this morning. That don't mean shit. You see what I'm saying? So based on the capacity, you understand what I'm saying? The right thing to do was to take yourself out for the simple fact that this ain't shit. He's only going where we going anyway. You don't understand that the original thing is you're trying to ask your deep subconscious where all the power is to do something for you. See what I'm saying? So now, you meditate on it. It's a daily form of prayer. Only prayer was you was asking a question. When you meditate, you try to receive the question. Your subconscious is a storehouse of energy. It can produce anything, even on the physical, that you want it to.
At times I like to think things ain't that bad. Pulling up a drink, rolling up a bag. Then I get reminded when I start feeling sad. Hoping that I get to grab this dream that I had. At times I like to think things ain't that bad. Pulling up a drink, rolling up a bag. Then I get reminded when I start feeling sad. Hoping that I get to grab this dream that I had. Yo, the beat reminds me of a day at the beach where the scene kinda seems like heaven's in reach. Chillin' with peeps, that's all vibing now. We got hella drinks, avoiding cotton mouth. We're just hanging out like we got plenty time. Sharing good wine with no moves just because of being moved. Folks holding hands cause love's in the air. With enough privacy if we wanna take it there. But then it felt rain, seeing everything wet, forcing me to see that we ain't there yet. Shit was so real in my imagination. It's like I could feel it, man, I could taste it. About to go back. At times I like to think things ain't that bad. Pulling up a drink, rolling up a bag. Then I get reminded when I start feeling sad, hoping that I get to grab this dream that I had. At times I like to think things ain't that bad. Pulling up a drink, rolling up a bag. Then I get reminded when I start feeling sad, hoping that I get to grab this dream that I had.
Survival is the ultimate religion. If the destruction don't take place, you're gonna forever be in bondage. There is no balance. This is an entrapment. This is nothing but something that your soul is dreaming out. It doesn't even exist. It's an illusion. And we gotta get away from the dream, because the dream is costing a motherfucker over. Big time. Anytime you got to pay to stay in the damn dream. And when you don't pay, you got less of the dream than other motherfuckers.
That's true.
You know, and then make it even worse, we got people that's got less of the dream and still want to stick around in the dream. There's no mercy. So why you want the physical to get away with what it did to your soul? There ain't no balance. You gotta get out of the fear of it. You ain't going no damn way. You just gonna be another entity. Now what is soul? You know how you worship, and you would like to think that your God was the greatest motherfucker in the universe. Whatever your God was. Otherwise he wouldn't be worthy of worship. What we're talking about here is winning this shit where we become total gods again.
The soul is the soul.
Your soul is the only God there ever was. Any God that you have worshipped outside of you was a subordinate creature that took over this shit. That trapped your soul.
Feeling like I'm imprisoned and I'm serving my time, but it's like I'm doing life when in the sin of the crime. The cell be my body made a slave by design, and my soul is seeking freedom anyway it may find. Cause I'm feeling imprisoned and I'm serving my time, but it's like I'm doing life when in the sin of the crime. The cell be my body made a slave by design, and my soul is seeking freedom anyway it may find. Yo, it's harder on your vision when you're going through the fog. You can't be no pussy here where the world's doggy dog. Enemies at your head who be hungry for the bread, trying to feed a thirsty bitch, tricking off and getting it. Also catching these diseases leading to an early grave. Some of love to the victim that they hit to get paid. The money that they made help pay for groceries, cause the thotty that they seen has some hungry mouths to feed. Yup, the babies growing up not knowing they father, plus needed no mother cause she hates being bothered. So the grandmother's there trying to fix a nightmare, but the problems in the body make it hard to truly care. And granddaddy's dead. Oh yeah, the liquor got him, trying to drink away the problems, thinking about why he shot him. A suffering veteran affecting his can, being in a bad position with no medicine, cause the place we're living in ain't truly for us, and the body that we're in is sorta like handcuffs. Looking at creation, can't we see something's wrong? I only gave a few examples through the lyrics in this song. Even animals attacking, not to mention earthquakes in this fucking simulation. How much more can we take? My soul is fucking trapped in this sick ass place, and I ain't trying to come back, so I try to play it safe. Can't say it's good when the shit's relentless, and reincarnation be another death sentence. Yup, you gain a lot of shit but lose it all in the end. Yo, this game's a fucking trick so you could play this shit again, but suicide super whack, that'll keep you coming back. Fulfill your soul's contract or beat the archonic trap. I hope you're being wise, I ain't saying play along, cause I ain't saying that it's right, and neither did I call it wrong. You gotta read between the lines, I can't sing it in a song. Yo, we all been fed lies,
Your soul is that and 3 times more, to the point where as the damn universe can't even comprehend on the level of your soul. I want to get to that motherfucker fast. Damn shitting and pissing and you gotta get something to eat and all this kind of shit. Get jealous. See what I'm saying? Go get the movie of Vanilla Sky. Motherfucker say, I do exist. He said, you exist, but give me the damn name of your 2 daughters. Talking about his 2 daughters, the whole movie didn't even know their fucking names. The humanity part is over. The human part speaking in you, it wants to survive.
The Bible says that atheists are fools. Gay people are abominations. Women should submit to their husbands. Slaves should obey their masters no matter how cruel they are. Everyone is born bad.
No. Religion is bad, abusive, and factually incorrect.
Yo, I'm really trying to live, so I ain't scared to die. I know the one time only wanna see me fry, or doing hella time trying to see my babies cry. Enslaved by God, posing as the most high. Yo, I'm really trying to live, so I ain't scared to die. I know the one time only wanna see me fry, or doing hella time trying to see my babies cry. Enslaved by God, posing as the most high. I'm trying to stay free from the demons all around, not only mainstream but also underground. I hate this place cause ain't nobody safe. Where we got innocent people trying to fight a case, and the district got folks doing all kind of shit, chasing fantasies and the world is counterfeit. This life be a bitch with a bad attitude that's disturbing your peace when you find the solitude. But fools wonder why I say with the tool, cause everything's broken, man, you better get a clue. Sometimes I really hope that my people find a way, but everywhere I look I see we being led astray. So there be more smoke than a fucking ashtray. It's like nobody's winning in the game that we play. Made to be a slave, but the choose to run away to escape the evil God that they call Yahweh. Yo, I'm really trying to live, so I ain't scared to die. I know the one time only wanna see me fry, or doing hella time trying to see my babies cry. Enslaved by God, posing as the most high. Yo, I'm really trying to live, so I ain't scared to die. I know the one time only wanna see me fry, or doing hella time trying to see my babies cry. Enslaved by God, posing as the most high.
And you deserve to be tortured for eternity because you're guilty of wrong thinking. The only way to save yourself is by agreeing with me about my religion.
No.
If I didn't make myself clear enough, let me clarify. Fuck the creator of this earth. Fuck the creator of this dimension. This place that we're living in is motherfucking hell. Wake up.
You got 72 motherfuckers in your head. Let's put it that way. We go goddamn layman terms so you can understand this shit on a slip smart liquor level. Even if you high, you can get this shit. You got 72 motherfuckers in your head. Each 72 of these bitches is over anywhere from 29, 30 to 40 to 50 damn legions of 10,000. So we talking about the 144,000, 144 million in your brain that you deny because they're called demons or Damians. Claim them. You get this shit? Each seal is a legion of the shit in your brain. But what we're talking about here is learning your own motherfucking damn army. Learning your own motherfucking damn army.
Now you should understand the meaning of FTW. Fuck the world! Fuck the world! Fuck the world! Love is love. Love. Peace.